Hello one and all to the Math Magic Show. And this one is finding this antiderivatives. I have here 1 over cy minus by squared dy. You can do this using either partial fractions, or you can also do it with completing a square. I'll do it with fractions rather. So first we need to break this up. So let me work that out as a first step. So I need a over y plus b over c minus by. And I need that to be equal to the factored form in the bottom there. So that looks like 1 over y and then c minus by. So we're beginning with this, partial fractions. So to make this work, first just multiply by the LCM because that will clear all the bottoms naturally enough. So the LCM is just y times c minus by. So y times c minus by multiplying within brackets a over y plus b over c minus by. And then this is equal to y c minus by multiplying the same thing but in the bottom, so y and then c minus by, and then cross off what you can. So this crosses with this crosses with this. That's going to leave only the number 1 on the right side. On the left side I have to distribute, so I'm going to have a multiplying c minus by multiplying here a over y plus y c minus by multiplying here b over c minus by. On the right side this is equal to 1. First one this cancels. For the second one this one cancels. That's going to give me a reduced, simpler looking equation that says c minus by multiplying a plus, let's be careful here, basically by multiplying, well, equal to 1. And then from this we need to find big A and big B. So first, keep it simple. Set y equal to 0. The goal is to set these equal to values that will make one of the other ones disappear. So if by setting y equal to 0, that means I end up with c minus b times 0 multiplying a plus b times 0 equals 1. So notice that here, as I said, right, this vanishes. So that means we have c times a equal to 1 basically. So then you divide through by little c. So big A equals 1 over c. So let's stop right here. This is the value of a. So we've made some progress. We just have to repeat this now to find the corresponding value of b. So I'm going to say that following that, since I have c minus by multiplying a plus by equal to 1, this is meant to be a b here to be clear. That's going to tell us that I need to get rid of the term that contains the big A. So how do I do that? Well, I need to have it so that c minus by is equal to 0. That part of it has to be 0 ultimately, so when you multiply by a, it makes the a go away. So I will have here negative by equals negative c, which means y is equal to negative c divided by negative b, which is c over b. So that's going to give me, after plugging y equals cb into that equation in this line, in this position, it's going to make this whole term vanish, and it's going to give me b isolated. So when I do that, I will have the following. Let me make this a bit bigger. C minus b and then c over little b bracket a. Okay, let's be careful here. Plus b and then c over b equals 1. So here cancel. Once you cancel those, then this will cancel with that. Let me stress this. This is canceling with this. That's going to leave you c minus c, which is just cancellation, which means that this whole term right here goes away. So only portion that remains at this point is this one. So that's going to give us big B multiplying c over little b equals 1. You multiply by the reciprocal of c over b, b over c. That's going to give us that big B equals little b over little c. And clearly this is progress because now we know the value of big B in terms of little b and little c. So now we can put these pieces together. Take a look. So I'm going to rewrite this quantity here as follows. I'm going to say that it's equal to 1 over c over y, so I'm replacing from partial fractions, and I'm going to say here plus b over c divided c minus by dy. And now I observe that, for example, over here, right, there's a c in the bottom and there's a c in the bottom, so I can pull that out as 1 over c. So it's going to go outside as 1 over c, and then bracket or parentheses, and the remaining portion will be 1 over y plus little b over c minus by dy. You now just have to work out the value of this quantity here. So we can do that by using the ln rule basically. So I'm going to have 1 over c, and for the first one, 1 over y anti-differentiated is ln of y. That's pretty easy. Now the second one, well, that's going to require us to do a bit of work probably. So I'm going to do that into the space here. I'm going to use variable substitution. I'm going to have u equals c minus by, so that means that du equals negative b dy, divide through by negative 1. Divide through by negative 1, so du negative equals b dy. And I want to stop here because take a look. You see b dy is already present right here where I'm moving my cursor. And now I know that b dy is also equal to negative du from this line. So I can make that replacement, b dy with negative du and c minus by with u. So let's do that. I'm going to have an integral basically in the second one. So plus the negative du over u, let's throw the c in there. The next one I'm going to say that I have 1 over c, that's good. And I'm going to have here ln of y, factor that negative 1 out, so it's going to be, and then you anti-differentiate with the log rule, so it's minus ln of u plus that c. Now we can finish this up. We simply have to remember that, of course, u is c minus by, so it has to be replaced in that position. So I'm going to have 1 over c. Let's see here, so be careful. ln of y, and then minus the ln of u, which is c minus by. Okay, plus the c over here. And this is an acceptable form of the answer. Do keep in mind that because logarithms are involved, sometimes people might write this a little bit differently. They might say that it's 1 over c, and then here ln of y divided by. Remember, when it comes to logs, right, this portion right here, that converts to division right there. So that becomes ln of y divided by c minus by plus c over here. I guess you don't really need the brackets anymore. You don't need the brackets here anymore, so let's get rid of this bracket over here. Let's get rid of this bracket over here. That's a pretty clean looking expression that tells us everything that we need to know for the purposes of this lesson. So it's 1 over c multiplying the ln of y over c minus by plus the constant c. Here is all of our work from top to bottom. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in another video. I appreciate the fact that you spent some time with me today.